Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Independent Broadcast Network. I'm Winners of the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we are bringing you a very special evening tonight as we are doing Friday Night Sumo, the new fighting game, the new Street Fighter, the new esport of the future within the new esport of the future. You'll notice it looks surprisingly like a hockey game breaking out at the Sumo Arena at the moment here at the Royale Cheese Sumo Complex. But yeah, it is Hockey Question Mark made by Cryptic C. Dick Van Dyke, aka Shazbot Simulator 2012, has made a mod which involves pushing people out of a ring. Very simple and fun. And this is tonight is the culmination of the big battle that's going on. It's like that Bruce Lee movie where they all went to the island and man, you straight out of a comic book and all that. But it's sumo, and that's been going on all week long. Well, I think Wednesday, that counts as all week, right? But its big finals are tonight, and we're here to bring them to you. Killinger, I am excited, as you can probably tell by the tone of my voice. Woohoo.
Yeah, it's this is like Mount Fuji here or something. This is gonna be great.
Or like Mr. Fuji from what was that stuntman guy that used
That's still
to,
pretty great.
Yes, either way, it's wonderful. Yes. I'm very excited to be bringing this to you. I actually asked earlier if there was an established meta. So far, no. As you can see, we're playing hockey here. But yeah, it's just you get in and you shove people out of the ring by any means necessary. There are gentleperson's rules, of course, to that, as we haven't put it on. We've got extra people here, so those people will be around the ring, I suppose, is how it works, right? Like a battle circle or like a breakdancing circle.
Oh yeah.
And then there's of course the bowing to your opponent, which is considered a courteous thing to do. And then from there, I think it's just shove each other out of the ring, it's best of something, I'm sure. Do we even know that?
I'm not sure. How do they? I think on Wednesday they were just doing single elimination.
Woefully unprepared for whatever, yeah, but just prepared for the experience of it, because this is the new fighting game. You don't have to learn a lot of button combos. You don't have to learn how to stack up, your leg sweep combo thingies and button presses. You just shove each other until somebody leaves the ring.
Exactly. So I'm trying to be less woefully prepared here, but assume we're going to get started here soon.
Indeed, yes. We do have brackets, and we do know the combatants for this esports affair, this most esports affairs. How much esports can we possibly bring people, man? We've brought you USA versus Canada. We brought you Friday Night Hockey for months on end, a great couple of seasons of HQML, and tonight we bring you the birth of Sumo.
The esports debut.
Yes, I'm very proud, very proud. You can pick up the game at r/hockey question mark, or just check out the. There's a actual link where I just put up a download where you can just download the textures and everything and throw it in there.
Yep. That was actually it's all pre-prepared. Unzip it, click hockey.exe, and go.
Yes, and we will be going shortly, I'm assuming, as the players are preparing and going through their rituals of pregame, as is the custom here at Sumo. I wish I knew more about Sumo as a cultural thing. I guess maybe this will spark an interest.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know a little bit about pro wrestling, which is very similar. But
I mean, did anyone cross-post this on R Sumo? I'm assuming that's a thing.
There's got to be an R Sumo, doesn't there? Well, I wouldn't want to offend people who are purists of the sport, because I doubt this will bear any resemblance to. But then again, we haven't upset any of the purists of hockey, I don't think, with our antics and hockey question marks. So either way, it's going to be a blast. And I guess after this hockey game, here's the open skate before the sumo and just let it run down. And everybody's trying to play. I'm assuming they're using the sumo textures, so it does look. It is a little bit more difficult to tell where everybody's at and all that. So. Oh my. Okay.
Why wouldn't there be?
Absolutely.
If there wasn't one, I was going to make it. I know nothing about sumo wrestling, but I would have just made that fucker right there.
Indeed. Yeah, and yeah, but this is a sport with a rich cultural history and years and decades, centuries of tradition that we're about to bespoil tonight, I'm sure, with our Friday Night Sumo, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And so shout out to Cryptic C for making such a cool game anyway. We've had so much fun with Hockey Question Mark. And it's cool to see a mod like this that has, another game within the game. I mean, that's what we always liked about gaming. I mean, that's what PC gaming is really all about, is being able to just come up with different things within the structure of existing things.
Yeah, it's definitely what modding is all about. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, you can't do much of it on a damn PlayStation or Xbone.
No, you cannot. You can stream off them now, but could you play sumo on them? I don't think so.
I don't think you can, sir. So, do we have a list of those brackets that we can pull up here?
Yeah. I actually have one right here. I'll go ahead and link it for you. We have the final 8 lined up. And no particular order I can see that they're going to go in immediately.
Well, we can look at the lineups anyway. It was quite a. Let's see, they had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got to count them on my head. 16, and we've knocked it down to a round of 8.
Yes.
So we're going to see such stars as Bojarzine, as I always mispronounce it, Marchi, DMB, and Robo are going to battle. PK Paching is going up against Milan, and Goose will be battling Tim Barrett. Ooh, that's going to be a corker there. So, yeah, these are 4 Titanic matchups that will then result in 2 more Titanic matchups will then result in an epic Titanic matchup in the finals. And we will be bringing that to you all right in a row here on the Independent Broadcast Network.
Because no one else is going to bring you entertainment like this. Nobody.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. So we welcome the thousands of viewers that we're getting now on Twitch TV who have been informed of this in the world of esports.
Yeah, I mean, we're just proving that you don't need a Facebook page to be successful.
I don't know. A famous gaming company once told me that is not so, sir, but it's good to refute the preconceived notions of esports. And I think this certainly will do it, if nothing else. So, 13 seconds left in this sumo hockey game. Oh, it's a big score! Deloriax with the hat trick. And that makes it 9-4. And he says, Konnichiwa.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah. PK Paching with the answer on the other side. He shoots and scores. So 4 seconds left before the hockey ends and the sumo begins, I think. Okay, here we go. Allegedly. So who will be the first to step in the arena tonight? Who will be the first to battle here on Friday Night Sumo in this big tournament? Let's find out. It's not going to be Tim because Tim isn't here. Crispus is here. What up, Crispus? And so it's going to be... that looks like PK Paching.
Gonna knock it out of the rink there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the excitement is palpable as always here, man.
Yep. And
yeah, definitely check it out at r/hockey question mark where you can find out more about Hockey Question Mark, and you can actually pick up this sumo game, which it's a pretty small game anyway. So I suggest just throwing the folder in and doing it. Okay, are we about ready? We got people here. Yeah, I see some of the names from that Google document in this very arena now. It looks like Milan's going to take on PK Paching. Oh, that's going to be a big battle there.
Well, we'll see.
Now, tell me, folks. Somebody tell me: is this best of 5? What are we scoring to here?
I think we're doing just whoever wins, and then in the finals can be best of 3.
All right.
Because it actually takes a while for a match.
Oh, shouldn't it be like we should at least do 3 in the round of 8, right? Like Street Fighter.
I mean, we can do whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Let's do that. Because how long could these fights possibly last?
One took like 10 minutes.
Are you shitting me? Oh my god!
All right, well, I think we'll stick with single elimination. Yeah.
Yeah,
we can go best of 3 or something. I'm like maybe
if it's going to get all strategic like that, then yes, very well. We'll stick with single elimination, and then best of 3 in the finals. Sounds wonderful. From 10 seconds to 10 minutes. Ah, yeah, okay.
We'll see where we are in the semifinals.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Okay, so... Here we go. This is the first round.
BK Paching says question mark?
Oh, wait, that does not count. Okay, very well.
Right.
So it's PK Paching in blue. You want to give you can run down the lineups here, man.
I'm not sure there's much of a lineup right now. We got Milan the Chick in red, PK Paching in blue here.
And they bow past each other there. Oh, now they're going to have to turn and try to face each other in the middle here. Now, it's a circle battle. Here's the strategy coming in already, Killinger. This is something you won't see much in regular sumo, I don't think. Yes, as Beaujardin says, it's the run and the chase. And so now they will start pecking at each other. The chicken peck right there by the side. They're still in the middle here and just trying to grapple a little bit as best they can, since you can't move your arms. And here they go. They flip to another side now, and a little bit of a push there. And what you got to do is knock the person down. That's what I found out as we were battling earlier. El Ganzo was nice enough to provide me some good rounds of exciting action before. And you basically just knock the person down and push him out. And here it is, a push. Oh, he's got to suck off the edge. Oh, is he going over? Now he's trying to get him in with the knockdown. Trying for the ring out. Is he going to get him? He's pecking. He's continuing to push, and nothing's happening. And he is standing his ground here. What a great display of strength to stay in the ring. Wow, that is unbelievable. So here they go. And again, PK Paching trying to get that kill shot in, not able to. It's very MMA now. It's very strategic now. He's trying to go for the ground pound. You got to get that in.
Oh.
But now Milan manages to sneak out and get loose. So now it's going back to the other side of the arena. And we will go again and with the chicken battle as PK Paching and Milan are battling it out here. And still the stick really doesn't do much other than yes, it is a gesturing device. Yeah. With new forms of teabagging will result from that, I have no doubt. So again, struggling for position here. 1:11 left in the first sumo period here. There are 3 potential, I guess, sumo periods until somebody pushes somebody out, and then it goes to overtime sumo. Which, just like the rules, he gets the knockdown. This could be his chance here. He's gotten an opening. Is he going to pursue him? Now you see the crowd gathering around in anticipation, but no, he is able to get up and away again. And so here comes Milan getting on the offense now, and they're going to maneuver around in the center, and back and forth they go. Here's a nice circle move by PK Paching, and just trying to stay out of his range here, but Milan's getting some movement on him, and he manages to go laterally and avoid the ring out. So back here with a potential knockdown, got him on his heels, but he gets back up. The physics of the game showing themselves very prominently here in this first match. And these are 2 great fighters going at it. And he's got him on his back. He's pushing, and now they're going to just kind of let the time run out, it looks like, as we go to the second round. And first round, pretty good one, as PK Baching menacingly tapping the sumo stick on the sumo ground. And we will go to the next round of this epic battle with no clear winner just yet.
It's like an episode of Dragon Ball Z or whatever. They all just, stare at each other and charge up.
Oh yeah, for like 50 episodes, the same fucking fight. Yeah, Inuyasha. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, just yell the names of your combos. Iron Reaver, Soul Stealer. And we'll see if somebody goes for the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer here in this second round, as PK Baching and Milan have really put on a show so far for us here on Friday Night Sumo. This is the big tournament. It's been going on all week long, and now is there a chance that PK Baching's got him on the edge again? Milan able to escape just in time. A nice move to get away. Oh, knocked down again. This could be it. He's out. He's out. PK Baching gets the win. Unbelievable. He's down. What an amazing play by PK Baching. I guess they have plays in sumo. That certainly counts. Sure. But he got him knocked down and got the ring out. And amazing and epic and all those words that are superlative to describe it, as we'll go to our next battle. And that will put PK Baching in the round of 4. A great effort from Milan. But it's going to be PK Baching who advances.
That was some pretty classic hockey sumo, if I do say so myself.
Indeed, sir, indeed.
And we're waiting on a challenger here for Alganzo.
A new challenger will appear, yeah. Tim and Goose.
Or whoever.
This could be the big Tim and Goose battle.
Yes, Team Sumo.
Oh, yes. And they're going to warm up here. And here they go. It is Tim and Goose. And the jump move. We haven't seen much of the jump move yet. I tried that. It actually works. As no scoring.
Talking about the hockey game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't score in hockey. We're not playing hockey. It's sumo. It's totally sumo. And so, again, with the chicken shots on each other here, so far, no clear advantage for either one here. They're going to take their time with each other. These are two great hockey players and two great sumoers. So here they go, Tim and Goose.
Slowly gaining some ground here.
Yeah, it's a war of attrition. And go for the chest tickler, Toulouse says. Oh, there it is. The chest tickler. Oh, my God. It's super effective. No, it's really not. Nobody moves. So they are still. But here's a possible. Oh, he's got him on his heels. He pushes, stops just at the edge, trying to get him out here now. Got him. Got his back turned to him. Got him pushing the other direction, and he's going to be able to get away. And a nice move there. And so now here they go again, and Tim and Goose battling out in the middle, and coming to the left side a little bit. Now they're going to do a little bit of a pirouette kind of thing. It's kind of the remnants of the skating that I noticed the elegant solution to having skates was just to remove the feet of the players. So that works well.
Just have them sink into the ground a little ways.
So now we're seeing a little bit of the more ballet style, as these guys are showing a more elegant display of the sport. And now they will go back to trying to get some headbutts in, possibly down. He's pushing, not able to get up, and he's trying to shove him all the way down. If he can get him down on it, there's a jump move to get away. Oh, what a move there. But he's got him on the rebound there, and now here comes a push. Tim is back up, though. And so now they are still kind of deadlocked here, Killinger, with a minute left in this period.
This
I hate to say period, yes. Oh my God. So here they go again and locked up with each other. And again, the jump move might pay off, might not. Almost had to pay for that as it had him back on his heels a little bit. And now up again, they will do these circle moves on each other. It's always the thing where you can try to do the matador and just try to sucker the person into going at you. Oh, big knockdown there. He's got Tim down, but he wasn't able to press on afterwards. So that will take us to the end of the round. And still no clear winner, but wow, some big pushes from both of these players.
So yeah, that's again some real classic hockey sumo there, just textbook. And,
just like the years of traditional hockey sumo. Very classic styles from both of them. And so they'll move the puck out of the way ceremonially, and the referee comes in, puts down the stick, and the bows are made, and here we go. Yeah, I don't know how much lag will really factor in this game.
It's a little less than regular hockey, I'd assume.
Well, maybe on those controversial edge of the ring type of plays, it might be a factor, but I'm not anticipating that being too much of a thing. Anyway, here they go. Goose, the subject of a interview this week on our Hockey Question Mark, battling it out with Tim Barrett still. And they have been very evenly matched so far, a contrast in styles, but very meta, though we're starting to see the meta. As now he circles, stops the jump move, and now the puck is getting back in there, but that's what the ref is for, to keep the puck and other items and or players out of the ring, and doing a great job there. So now here we go again, and the the chest tickler, I guess that is. He's dodging it. Oh, it's the Neo. He does the bullet dodging thing there to get away from him. Oh, with a quick headbutt. Does have him. Oh, he's down.
No.
There's a chance. He pushes.
Oh,
he's
out.
He's out. He got him. And that's a big win for Tim. And Goose will go down with a quick strike. And just like that, Tim Sumo, a.k.a. Tim Barrett, will advance to the round of 4. Unbelievable.
Indeed. It's, this
is esports as fuck.
Yeah, this is definitely fucking esports.
Yes, sir.
So we started with 8. Now there are 6. So we got to get down to only 1. There can be only 1.
Yes, the Hockey Sumo Highlander. Yes, and that's the bragging rights forever. They will be able to say they won the first sumo hockey tournament.
Unless we want to do this again some other time, and in which case I'm thinking, who wants to get banned from our sumo? Because,
oh, man.
I don't know if they'd like this or not.
Well, I'm having a good time. So it's going to be, looks like Toulouse versus Beaujardin, the very solid Frenchman coming in for battle.
I see Toulouse is our resident, ringer. Whatever they're called.
And so Beau will be in blue, Toulouse will be in red, and we are about to get this sumo started. And both sides ready? Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Begin.
Uh-oh.
And both sides with an early swing and miss from quick knockdown. Quick knockdown could be dangerous here. Beaujardin finally does get up, and now he's going to try to weave out of the way. He almost got him on a reversal. That was a nice move. So now here goes Toulouse. And he will go back with the headbutt. And pressing the issue is Beaujardin. He is working him very hard here. And I lost my focus here. Okay, now back.
I think Toulouse is subbing in for Marchie. So if he wins, then I guess it's the same as Marchie winning. At this point.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, it's under the rules of Friday night anything.
Oh, here
That's
we go.
And here's a knockdown and a chance. He's got trying to push him here. He's got Bojarzin down, and Bojarzin does get back up on his feet. As now they will reset themselves here. Another knockdown quickly again, pushing and trying to get him out here. Bojarzin returning to his feet again. He is indestructible, it looks like, at this point. And now he will turn his back, though, to go in a traditional MMA type of hold. And now they're going to break it off and meet back in the chicken battle in the middle. Now the knockdown by Bojarzin. And that was a big one there. Toulouse with a backwards headbutt. Oh, some new techniques coming in. No, it could be dangerous for either one of them. I don't know. That looks dangerous. So now Toulouse showing some moves here on Bojarzin. And now they are back in the center as time will run out, and we will start this next round here, I believe.
Yeah, I think we're going to go into... is this going to be overtime?
As the referees kind of clear things out and sweep things up. I noticed them being very tidy with the stick there, just like clearing all the extra debris and dirt out of the way.
Yes. We don't have a Zamboni because, well, this isn't hockey. This is sumo.
And what a sumo it is, folks. We are bringing you some of the best esports we've ever seen here on the Independent Broadcast Network. So now here we'll go again as Toulouse battling Bojarzin. Toulouse in the red, Bojarzin in blue. A big knockdown, and he hasn't flipped. That was a huge move, and not able to take advantage of it, though. Bojarzin will again rise to his feet and go back at him now, and they will reposition themselves on the other side now. A big knockdown by Bojarzin. He's got him, and no, he doesn't. So he gets back up again. So some big moves from both of these players, both of these combatants. Oh, on his head. Huge play there and big headbutt. And they flipped him a complete 360. That was wonderful. But again, and now here is the jump move. That was a kind of a sneaky one there. And Toulouse, again, showing us a wide range of moves in his arsenal, as is Bojarzin. So, again, the backwards headbutt. We're seeing it again. And almost pays for it there. There, the backwards headbutt knockdown. And Bojarzin does get up now. Toulouse circling. Vulture-like gets him again with a big knockdown. Going to try to push for the ring out now and not able to do it. Again, Bojarzin, he just his made out of iron. Just like Dolph Lundgren in the Rocky IV. Yeah, so now again, this is a chance.
His head was out. He was out.
Got him. He rings him out. Bojarzin with a big move, and he just caught him right there at a good moment. And so he will advance. And so Toulouse playing in place of, who was he playing for?
Well, he was playing for Marchie.
For Marchie, yeah. So, I don't know. If Marchie was there, who knows if it would have went that way or not.
He didn't show up. But Toulouse tried hard, so you can't really...
Yeah, and one of the most innovative fighters I've seen so far in the history of sumo. Showing all sorts of different new moves, because the meta will be changing, of course, as is the thing with all fighters. So the people who are ahead of the curve on that stuff are going to be the ones that come up with the combos that make the cheese that wins the games. If you believe the stuff you read at Serlin.net.
Yeah, not all of us can be as gifted as Mr. Serlin, so... We'll see what happens.
Don't try to min-max life, kids. It's not fun. You're taking the fun out of life.
And so we're going to get ready for our next matchup here.
And it's Dick Van Dyke versus DMB. Dick McButts. The two Dicks. Dick v. Dick.
According to the roster, it's supposed to be...
Two dicks collide. Yes, we've exhausted all of our dick jokes throughout the course of Friday Night Hockey, I think.
But Robo Mayhem's not here, so Dick Van Dyke might have to sub for him.
Ooh, so this could get interesting. The creator of sumo.
Yes, he is the founder.
Well, we hope you're enjoying it, folks, as it's been pretty exciting so far, I have to say, Killinger. We don't always know what to expect on things like this, but Friday Night Sumo, I mean, we knew this was going to be good, but wow.
This is by far the best off season in any sport ever. It's great.
Yes, and for those of you who are looking for Friday Night Hockey, we will be back next Friday with more hockey, and it'll be open skate time. But right now, it is Friday Night Sumo, a very special Friday night here on the Independent Broadcast Network to the Deuce. And I'm Winners with the One, and I'm proud to be bringing you this with Dr. Killinger. And here we go. Is it Dick McDeek and Dick McButts? Dick Van Deek and Dick McButts. I want to get those names right for sure. And so it's Dick Van Deek in the blue, Dick McButts in red. And now they will do the circle moves on each other here, as Big Collision almost sends him out of the rink. And so now they will kind of move around and try. This is a more strategic kind of game already, as they're just kind of using a lot of momentum there. Big knockdown, gets back up quickly. There's the second big knockdown. Oh, this one has him all the way. He brings him out. What a shot. Unbelievable. Dick McButts. What a play. Oh, with authority. Does it, and he will advance on that.
Whew.
Oh, man. That was a bell ringer there.
And so now there were four, and then there were four.
They did say that some would take 10 minutes, some would take 10 seconds. It is very MMA in style.
Now it looks like we're going to do Bo versus Dick McButts. This should be interesting.
All right. Oh, yes, it should. Dick McButts not even winded. He's not even winded from that. And now he goes. Oh, nice jump move to get away from the original shot by Bojarzin. So, wow, that was something else.
Bo's in trouble here.
Possibly, but they are locked up in the middle here, and now there is another jump move to get out of the way, and a push, and another jump move. This is unbelievable. Here's some new meta for us, yes, as again, wow. I'm just marveling at these cyber athletes, sir. This is quite a battle so far.
We're defining the meta right now, as you see it right here.
Yes, it's hard to tell who's who, though, because they didn't change out colors. But, I can still see. He's got him knocked down, trying to push now for the ring out, not able to do so. And so now they will retreat back to the middle, where they are going to set up once again, and again with the headbutts. This is a good one, as again there's Dick McButts trying to get an advantage there, just letting him wear himself down. It's the old rope-a-dope, as he does get his back turned to him now, and again out of the grapple move, the backwards skate, the backwards headbutt. We can't call it skating anymore. They took the feet off. So, and again, at the middle, and this one is a big, this one a little bit more cerebral match than the previous one, which was just very brutal. So now again, Dick McButts trying to hold that middle ground against Bojarzin, and they are pushing again. There's Bo trying to get him, almost does, and so what a huge shot, and again. Whoa, man. The big ring out.
There you go.
Man, he is a heavy hitter.
Finals. So we'll be seeing him again.
Bojarzin. Yeah, we need replays. Man, if you hit him just right. So he saw Dick McButts lay one out like that and then get laid out like that. It's kind of funny.
Next, we're waiting on
big
PK
shot
Paching
by
and
Bojarzin, though. Unbelievable.
Tim Sumo. who's
Who is it?
allegedly getting pizza.
It's Tim versus PK Paching. Is that our?
It should be the next round. It's the only round we can do until the finals. This determines the other finalist.
Oh man! So hang on to your seats, folks. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind battling. I've played one match.
I have no idea.
I think I know everything. We have been treated to some fine games of sumo so far, though, in this tournament. And it's no surprise that these are the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, as they say in Beaujorsine's part of the world. These are some fine displays of cyber athleticism here on the sumo circle. And these are the people who made it to the finals. And now we will see them continue on. So let's see who's going to be who here.
Tim is going to get
Tim is getting pizza.
All right.
Okay, well that's important.
That's how you know it's real esports, is when you have to delay for someone getting pizza.
Oh, yeah. But this, we should do some stuff, house cleaning of ourselves while we were waiting for this to happen. IBN Casting is on YouTube. Just type in IBN Casting on YouTube and you'll find our YouTube site. So we are esports now because we have a YouTube. So you can check out all of our stuff, Friday Night Hockey, of course, and all the occasional LHL matches that we do, and of course the HQML, which will be picking back up in January. So get your teams ready for Friday Night Hockey HQML Season 3, which will be starting very soon. So, check out the YouTube, though. And check us out at IBN Casting on Twitter. It's the easy way to find out what we're doing and where we're going and what different games we're covering. Our stable of casters around the world here at the Independent Broadcast Network. IBN Casting on Twitter. And you can follow me at Winners with the One. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You got to write the whole thing. Winners with the One on Twitter. And Dr. Is Sin is Dr. Killinger on Twitter. So
we're still waiting on the pizza, evidently. And
yes,
this is another single elimination round. Tim versus PK Paching. And then whoever the winner of that is will go on to play Bo there, and that'll be a best of 3, I believe.
Okay.
Or 5.
All right. So that whole bracket has gone to its finals.
5.
So Beaujorsin is a confirmed finalist. He will await the winner of this next one.
And so we watch people dive around and fall over. And
yeah, we should probably have a sumo battle while we await that. Who wants to battle? Everybody.
Everyone in the ring.
Everybody battle. Yes.
Battle Royale,
that's
last man standing.
Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, everybody push. Here we go.
Well, team battle's not really fair because there's only
there's
4
like
blue guys and 2 red guys.
Yeah. So it's basically like a Royal Rumble on the
last
WWE.
One left inside the circle wins.
Yes, wins. Yes, however you do that. Yes. And it's like calling your own fouls in pickup basketball. If you are outside of the ring, you'll have to recuse yourself and allow the rest of them to keep going. And here could be one out already. No, maybe no.
There you go.
Yes, and so now it's down to 5. And this is in this group battle while we await the finalists to come in for the tournament and the pizza to be delivered to the door. I don't know what the hell, whether we're waiting on the actual pizza delivery or what. So
it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
And again, another ring out.
4.
And this is right like a Royal Rumble. You've got the people getting in and doing a lot of the work, and then you've got the people kind of circling around the outside waiting to pick off any stray predators that might get away from the pack. So Crispus knocked out now, so it's down to 4 sumo contestants in this impromptu group battle. And
out themselves, they keep going too fast around the circle.
Yeah, that's always a danger, yes, because your momentum can carry you quite a ways here because they are on pseudo skates. So that does make a difference in how the player models move and the physics of it. And we almost had one just now. Oh, and nobody there
This was thought
to.
about sneaking in.
Yeah, and does.
Yeah.
And okay. And everybody talking in all caps now. The sumo thing gets serious.
Yeah, it's
And there's a knockdown.
He's out.
Comes out on the ring out, just trying to get back on the feet. And
that
one's out
too.
too. Okay,
yeah.
so yeah.
And is Tim back? No, Tim's not back.
And we've lost all control here. So yep. So yeah, it's so Bo's in the finals, and who else is still left in competition? PK Paching is.
Yep. PK Paching and Tim are supposed to be.
And Tim, yes.
The next match, whenever Tim gets back, and he better be pretty soon. We'll give him a little time.
Yeah, because this is a very prestigious event. You would not want to lose this on a forfeit. Yeah, as El Ganzo suggests, a good, in the true Bushido spirit, we give him till the end of the third period.
Yeah, indeed. At that point, then the powers can be...
Whether it's delivery or DiGiorno's, that should be sufficient enough time to make this happen.
And then the powers that be can make a decision.
Yes, the sumo committee.
Yes, we will probably move PK Paching straight to the finals and do a best of 5.
Yeah, of course, there is the shadowy group that runs all Friday night IBN events, such as Friday Night Hockey, and they are, of course, experts in sumo. We will defer to them on any big decisions that have to be made judgment-wise here on Friday Night Sumo.
And Ganzo says he hasn't slept in 24 hours, so that's fine.
Well, it's been hard for anybody to sleep in anticipation of this big esports event. I mean, it's not every day you get something of this level of competition of the fighting game community. I mean, you have your Street Fighters, you have your dive kicks, you have your Mortal Kombats, you have your Killer Instincts, you have your Kasumi Ninjas, you have
Soul
all
Calibur,
your great,
all that,
yeah. And now you have your sumo.
Yes, indeed. One of the greats. Some of the people you see here are going to go down in the Hockey Sumo Mod Hall of Fame. Greatest sumo players of all time.
Yeah, it's yet another event that we have brought here on the Independent Broadcast Network calendar where people will be, where were you when they had the first sumo tournament finals? And they'll be able to say, I was there, man. I was there.
I watched it on IBN.
Yes, and speaking of, and Tim makes it in time. So dramatic. It's like Bill Russell in the finals comeback here. Or was that Willis Reed? Yeah. It was, or that guy that played with a broken leg in the Stanley Cup for the Maple Leafs.
A very cinematic, picturesque shot of the mountain in the background.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like in the movies, there's always is he going to make it back for the big finals? But then at the last minute, what are you waiting for, guys? Let's win this thing. Yes! So here they come. It's going to be Tim Barrett versus PK Paching here. Yes?
Yes, indeed. You are correct, and Tim is in red, and Bo here is PK Paching. I'm so sorry. Is in blue.
Yes, the winner will take on Bo Jarzin in the finals. So here we go, and again, see a more strategy-filled kind of match from these two guys. As Tim is getting a little bit of headbutting in, it kind of pushes him back a little bit, not able to press any further though, and so PK Paching back with the reverse move there. He's going to go for the back headbutt, and now turn around to face his opponent. And a lot of circular motion, a lot of lateral movement here is defining this match so far. And so you see a little bit from Tim there as well. It's all about positioning here in sumo, because you want to be in the best position. There's a knockdown, a quick return to back to his feet by Tim, and PK Paching trying to put some pressure on. Still, that now they are at an impasse for a moment. There is kind of a little bit of a standoff, as again just trying to get a little bit of a edge, try to get some leverage onto the other player now, as here goes Tim with trying to keep his head down and get a little bit of movement here on PK Paching, and PK Paching will circle around and get away from that. Almost makes him pay for that with the headbutt there, tries to knock him down, and does. There he is trying to get the ring out, and both players unsteady on their feet for a second there, and so the bell rings, ding ding, and we will go to the next round.
I said this is just classic sumo.
Yes.
I believe those at our sumo who we didn't harass would agree if they were here.
One would have to think, yes. One would definitely have to think. So now they will set up once again. Yes, it is still PK Paching and Tim. So that's the only thing. We're kind of going by the hockey question mark time clock there. So, but some of these matches go a lot longer than as they did. So they did warn us 10 seconds or 10 minutes, and we have seen examples of both so far in this evening of Friday Night Sumo. As we are in the semifinals here, so it will be Tim and PK going at it again. That is, let's see, PK is in blue, and Tim will be in red. And they're off. Early movement in front there. PK trying to get some position, gets the knockdown, and he's quickly back up. So Tim is now he's going to circle around a little bit. They are just trying to get in position for that deadly knockdown shot, which we've seen several times. You can get some pretty quick ring outs if you get just the right angle on somebody, and so it's a lot about getting that one good body blow. So Tim is circling around PK Paching now. PK Paching holding the middle for the moment, as again just a lot of grappling going on. This is more of a this might be more of a 10-minute than 10-second kind of affair, but it could end very quickly with just the right shot.
Tim grabs the middle here, and we all know that just like in any RTS game, holding the middle of the map is very important.
Yes, indeed.
Just holding the middle of the sumo ring, that's the key to success.
Yes, and this is real-time strategy, isn't it? Because there is strategy, and just like the Highlander, the events are happening in real time. So again, but yeah, they are really taking a very measured stance here. Let's put it that way. As again, nobody wants to be the one to lose on something, because the fortunes can turn quickly in this. We've already seen that when one person looks like they have control, suddenly they do not. So, but both these players unwilling to give any ground here, and it's kind of almost like a stare down. Yeah. So, yeah. Someone moves, so I know you are alive, says Toulouse as the referee. As yes, there is movement. It's just at such a high level of cyber athleticism that it's really difficult to. They're moving so fast. And now here are some quick moves from both of them. A little chicken pecking from PK Paching there. Response from Tim Barrett as well. And so, someone do a thing, says Bajarzine, awaiting the winner. He is impatient to get it on and get in these finals. And Crispus is back with pizza. Everybody's got pizza.
Pizza, man.
It is pizza really goes well with sumo. And if you eat enough pizza, you will start to resemble the sumo contestants, I think, too.
Well, you need other things too, but definitely pizza. Pizza is our sponsor. Just pizza, no particular brand.
Yeah, just pizza in general. Yeah, sponsored by pizza. Whenever you're hungry, it's pizza.
It's like saying you're sponsored by blackjack and hookers. So,
Yeah, we don't no specific brand of blackjack or hookers.
Just any
no particular escort service or casino, unless they wanna. We'll entertain such requests after the show, perhaps. But anyway, still they are pretty much deadlocked where they were in this epic battle, as this is like a fucking Inuyasha
Dragon Ball Z,
Ball, yes.
They're just staring at each other, just increasing their power level. That's what they're doing.
Oh, man. Yes, not as acrobatic as some of the other matches we've seen tonight. This is more like the heavyweights going at it and just looking for that one big shot. And once that comes in, everything will kind of go from there. But nobody able to land that shot just yet. Again, the time ticks down on the clock. We will go to another break here in 30 seconds if somebody does not do something quickly. And there is no real time limit on this stuff as far as I know. Somebody has to win. So we will continue with this. They could have us here for another 3 hours if they wanted to. I don't encourage them to do so. Actually, after a certain point, somebody would have to do something. If it goes the whole game, both are DQ'd.
Both are DQ'd, and Bo just becomes the winner. Oh, it's an intermission. Never mind.
Yes, we're creating the rules as we go, it seems. As with all good esports. So, a very tension-filled round of sumo there, and no clear-cut advantage for either of these sumoians. As we will go back to it now, who is going to prevail? Something's got to give between these two cyber athletes, as it's going to be once again Tim and PK, and some early knockdowns. Yeah, they're about it now. It's getting more intense as we go into. Well, they're not really rounds, are they? Not per se. This would have been about the third round or so, or about 5 episodes of Dragon Ball. Yeah. So again, there's a jump move. Oh, a nice play to get around him there. As now we're starting to see a little bit more of a movement from both these players, as PK is going to circle around Tim, trying to make him pay for that, trying to get him in the back as he is moving, but not able to do so. And again, they will circle and try to jockey for position here back at the middle of the ring. And there is Tim holding that center ground, trying to push him back to the outside.
This is that point in the Dragon Ball Z series where the enemy transforms to a second form, but definitely not the final form. But they don't tell you that. Like, he just fucking transforms, and you're like, oh, cool. And then they just continue to stare at each other and increase their power level. That's
the power level is being leveled up again as they chicken battle in the middle, and nobody going Super Saiyan yet. But so both players tied up and just trying to get something going. I don't know that the repeated headbutts are going to do too much. And Bojarzin telling them both he's going to win anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So trying to egg them on a little bit to try to get this thing motivated a little more. As this is a good battle, though. I mean, this is as technical a battle as we've seen. Yes, Deleuze says he thinks it's personal.
This time it's personal.
It's a psych out. Yeah, just like that basketball movie. Yeah, they're trying to gain that mental advantage over each other here. As and I know I was the one that was like, oh, why shouldn't it be best of 3? This is why. This is why.
Because that last set of rounds went an entire hockey game. Pretty much,
didn't it? Oh, man, yeah, that's a lot of esports. And so now they're starting to move around a little bit and back at the center as PK Paching taking the low position. Tim is standing tall here. And so, again, that contrast in styles. Yeah, this won't sell tickets. Oh, but it is a very strong battle, and PK Paching not able to do much with the headbutt still. He's trying to look for that one, just get him right there in that collarbone. That seems to be the killer spot where you get him for the knockdown. Have you been studying the meta of this while we've been watching this, Kellinger?
Well, I've been trying. I've been trying very hard.
Oh. And they're trying very hard here as well. So, yeah, it's a long battle between Tim Sumo and PK Paching. And now here we go again. 46 seconds left in this round. And still no clear-cut advantage for either one of these players. They are still kind of in that locked-in mortal battle here as... yes, it is personal.
Sharks are starting to circle here.
Yes, people are starting to circle. Yes, it's trying to add a little bit of flavor to what's happening here. 20 seconds now, and more moving on the outside of the ring than the inside, but it is nobody wants to give up any ground here. And 10 seconds now. Not enough time to deliver a death blow, possibly, and he's looking for it now. The dim mock, the death touch. But no.
No.
And we will go to another round.
No, not quite. Mouse is broken by the
Mouse
ways.
is broken, okay. Oh, man. Just use a trackpad or so. Use your keyboard.
Oh, a disappearing puck there.
In this case, that's good, yes.
Oh.
So we will go to our next round here as both players approach the line. And Tim trying to get some pizza in between rounds. Very important. One must nourish oneself to be a competent sumo player and to get to the semifinals of a big tournament like this. Friday Night Sumo. You can get the game at go to r/hockeyquestionmark and go to the link about Friday Night Sumo, and there's a Dropbox link. They'll give you the zip file. It's got everything in a folder. Just throw it in there, and you too can sumo for hours, just like this game you're watching right now. And now here is some movement, though. Tim is trying to circle around and get some position on PK Paching. Again, PK Paching taking that low position and just trying to do the headbutts to him. And Tim taking the high position necessarily, I suppose, as his mouse is broken, and he makes it more difficult to do the chicken peck. But PK Paching has really not been able to do much to him with that as a result. Probably a lot of that is because you got to catch them right at the right moment when they're bowing around the same time that you are, and you just get that positioning on them. That's all I can figure. Yeah, we may have to settle this with a hockey game.
There's no saying we can't.
And these guys, yes, this time it is personal. Yeah. And now, again, more headbutting and more standing and more not being able to move. And there he gets a little bit of a push on Tim, and he does back him up. Again, Tim moves out of the way, so they will reverse positions here. And
right back in the middle.
Yes. And the Sharks are circling once again, vulture-like. If it goes all game, a judge's decision on who sumoed the hardest. I like that. Yes, we will all vote. There are 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in this bout, one way or the other, and it will come down to a judge's decision, and just like the first Rocky movie. Unless one of these two can push something out here. And now, again, the people are starting to press in, and the spectators are getting a little closer here. And sticks are being waved in faces, although they are ineffective. That will just pass through the models the way the game is set up, which is a good thing. So the stick, more of a ceremonial gesture than anything else, and I'm sure it will evolve into more different ceremonial gestures as the long and storied history of this sport continues. But again, still, it's more of a kind of a PK Paching is doing a lot of more moving, and Tim is just kind of standing there and letting him do it to him and doing the rope-a-dope. But now, that almost had some momentum there. And so now here goes Tim, and 127 left, and now he's starting to make some moves, and we'll see if that plays out well for him, as PK Paching will pursue him, and they will take it back to the center again, and it's starting to look more like it has the rest of the bout, as we will go for another minute or so, unless one of these guys can get something in and get a knockdown, get a ring out, get something happening. So here goes Tim, and he will try to just try to move him without the ducking, but now he gets one in. His mouse isn't too broken. It's enough where he can at least get a chicken shot in every once in a while. And 41 seconds now. And the crowd is gathering in anticipation here. And we're gathering in anticipation. 30 seconds left. Still no clear winner here, as still no big advantage. Again, it could be a split decision among the judges. 16 seconds. 13 seconds. No movement. Still in the middle. 10 seconds. Got to do something soon. It's going to come down to the judges. 5 seconds. Nobody able to get clear-cut advantage again. Still. And there's the bell. And we will decide what happens. Well, that was a tough one. I think that while Tim was playing more of a traditional stand-up style, I think that probably PK Paching had more movement as far as pushing him towards the edge. So, I don't know. I think I would probably, in this particular bout, I would have to say probably PK Paching if my vote. What about you?
I think I agree. PK Paching certainly seemed to be a lot more active, a lot more proactive. And
yeah, Tim got hindered a little bit by the mouse. So
the pizza grease and probably eating the pizza while sumoing. Yeah, I mean, could have done that better. Just saying.
And it's looking like that may be the decision of the judges. Oh, now Tim's saying this is the final form. Okay.
20 episodes have passed.
Okay, yeah. All right. All right, guys, get in and do it. Yeah. And here comes PK Paching, I think.
We're waiting on him.
And they're promising an exciting battle here for the last 3 minutes. Not that it hasn't been super exciting already. Boy, howdy. So here we go. And big knockdown to start things off.
Fucking
PK Paching
suplex
pushing.
right out the gate.
A stone cold stunner there. And some PK Paching coming out strong. And Tim up to the challenge now. He's back to the chicken peck. So he's at least got some mouse movement working enough to give a more spirited battle here in this final form round. But PK Paching pushing him hard. He's got him on the edge of the ring. Tim hanging on so close, and now he's just a foot away and still pushing is PK Paching, and Tim is going to back away a little bit now. PK Paching coming back to get some momentum behind his shot, and that will give Tim a chance to break away. And so now we're back in the center. But yes, this is a little bit more of a effort from both sides than we might have seen in the previous rounds. So there's a knockdown, and Tim's got him on his back, trying to hold him down. He does get back up, though. PK Paching circling around. Now they are another mutual headbutt battle, as we got 2 minutes left in this one before, and then it really has to come down to the judge's decision. So Tim kind of fighting for his life here to get the fouls. Knocked down. PK Paching pushes. He's got him on the edge again. He stands tall. He doesn't get him.
He's out.
He doesn't get him so close. But now there he is, and he's out. And PK Paching will win it fair and square in battle. No judge's decision necessary. And so that leads us to a big finals, as PK Paching will take on Bojazin in the best of three.
Let's do best of three.
After that
one, yeah.
Three. Oh, good times, though.
Good times, yep.
We knew it would be.
How can it not?
So here are your finals for the first ever Friday Night Sumo Tournament, as Bojazin takes on PK Paching, the big winner of an epic battle in this last round. And Bojazin has been patiently waiting for quite some time to see who his opponent is going to be. We'll see if it's the cool down period has affected him, as he said he told people he would be in the finals. And he's telling Toulouse in the pregame interview that it feels good to be in the finals.
Well,
it's really got this
Royal
pro player
Cheese
stuff
isn't
down.
showing up.
That's a
What?
problem. Oh, well, that's PK Paching right there. He can't find the server, eh?
It's not up there.
Well, you're not kicked. I know that.
No.
DMB had that issue too.
There.
We could A, move, or exit hockey and rejoin.
Yeah, that's the prescribed method.
Yeah, it's still not showing up.
Alright, PK loses for being a bum.
Oh,
Well, we're here.
So
it's there.
Yes.
$100 billion. Yes, of course.
Yes, that Bojazin is planning to take his family on vacation with if he wins this. But PK Paching trying to get in the server.
please.
And a PS4. You could probably afford enough to get a
Probably
PS4.
clear eBay out of PS4s about 100 times
Oh.
over.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, I see the roster.
Yes, he's
There you
in.
go.
We have a finals
And
on our
we're on.
hands, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, the best of three. The winner gets $100 billion and a PlayStation 4. So a lot is on the line here on the Friday Night Sumo Tournament. And a jump move to start things off early. Let's see. It
PK
is
in red. And Bo in blue.
And Bojazin in the traditional blue. And so now Bo was knocked down there. PK Paching starting out with some early headbutts. And now, last time they met, we're told by Toulouse, PK won it. So Bo Jarzine looking to get some revenge for that, I'm sure, as well as... now he's saying he won. Okay, so, because he lost connection. Oh, well, that's just... Well, okay. So this will be a good deciding match for the both of them, as well as for all of us. So, and people are jumping across the ring here. I'm not really sure what happened there, but either way, now here they go, and it is PK Paching. Now they're going to reverse positions, and again, Bo Jarzine with the jump move. That's a trademark of his already. You see him do that a lot. And they will pursue each other around a little bit. And this one is a different kind of technical battle here than the one we just saw with Tim and PK. So we see them doing a lot of circling and a lot of lateral motion to try to hook up and get those positions rather than just getting locked up with each other and grappling. And there's a knockdown and a push, and this could be a chance. No, and he is up on his feet again. PK Paching, resilient in his sumoing here, and back in the server and doing well so far. Here is he's got Bo Jarzine pushed back towards the edge again, and he will just circle around and get out of the way. And now here comes PK Paching trying to, again, he's got him on that edge. He pushes, he got a foot out. That is out.
I don't know. I didn't see it on my end. We'll see. I think they're still good.
Oh, okay. You got to be both feet out? Is that the
There's
thing?
1 foot out, but it's got to be outside the line.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Over the line. It's going to be over the line, Smokey. Okay, so it wasn't over the line, Smokey. So we won't mark
a few
it
pixels
0.
left. It was close.
Yeah, it was very close. So dodging a huge bullet there, Bo Jarzine with a nice move to stop himself from being knocked out. Yeah, I wasn't sure how we score that, but yes, that was mighty close, Killinger.
Ooh, yes. If I had any other camera angle, it might not have been able to tell.
Yes, again, the great camera.
There you go.
He gets him on just a move out of the way. The old Aikido move. Brings some other Japanese styles in there.
Worked, yes.
And so Bo Jarzine will go up by 1 in this best of 3. And that's valid. That's a valid move.
There you go. You don't see that one in regular sumo very much.
Yeah, a little Decepticon, a little just the Matador again. Just get out of the way and let them slide through. So we will start this second round here in a few. And a pretty good first round there out of this best of 3, Killinger.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty entertaining. It was no 20 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, but, it wasn't bad.
Well, you always want your finals to be demonstrative of how you would like the sport to be. And
that was pretty good.
You see some worthy opponents doing battle, and I think these guys are certainly doing it here in this tournament as we are in the finals now. Bo Jarzine up by 1. He is going to go up against PK Paching. Here is round 2. Fight! The traditional bows. The referee puts the stick down, and we begin. It's like Karate Champ.
Yes.
Love that game. Oh, and here's the dolphin dive by Bo Jarzine. And again, the leaping headbutt. So now we're starting to see some of the different drunken crane or whatever.
Some of the more acrobatic maneuvers.
But you can those work well sometimes, but they are also high risk maneuvers because you put yourself in a vulnerable position sometimes with such a move. And PK Paching will be looking to try to take advantage of that here. He does another headbutt, violent headbutts in the back. Ouch, right down by the spine. And Bo Jarzine is going to back away and again try to draw him into one of those offsides. but he's not falling for it this time. There's a flip move. Well, this is just a joy to watch. And Bojarzin, again, now they will go into I wish Ritual was here to tell me what that MMA hold was where they have their backs turned to each other. And there's a name for that. Either Ritual or Joe Rogan could tell me that, but neither one are here right now. So we are at the edge of the ring again. Bojarzin, he could be trying to lure him across, but he is content to keep his back to the edge there, as now he will put it back to the center where they are both they're doing a little reprise of the last game for a second, but not for long, as now again the chicken fight between the two ensues. 2:48 left in the round, and it is we will keep going. It's even if the time runs out, it doesn't count as a fall, as they say.
No,
I don't think.
Yet.
But this one, a little bit more strategy going on, as Bojarzin is just trying to do that elusive movement, and PK Paching is trying to put the hammer down, and so they're circling around the ring now as the natives grow a little restless, as do the combatants. And so, again, a headbutt kind of knocks them away from each other, and they will meet again in the middle. And there's another big headbutt. They're not able to knock anybody down just yet, though. 2 minutes remain. The jump move.
Oh,
there they both
down.
fall. Oh, it's a Rocky 2. And, there's been elements of all the Rocky movies. Now he's going for the ring out here. He's got him down, trying to push him loose. And Bojarzin will return to his feet again, and we will go back to the middle of the ring again. And both players still 1:32 now, and there is the jump flip by Bojarzin, another nice move. And now he's going to hold the center. 1:21 left to go.
And it's really hard to tell who's going to be the winner here. It's many elements of all the Rocky movies. We're not sure which one's Rocky, so.
Yeah. Well, the underdog. Bojarzin says, of course, he is the Rocky. Certainly, he's a little bit more acrobatic than Rocky was in any of those movies. And he's able to leap there. PK Paching is just working that ground pound, but he's leaping out of the way constantly, avoiding some of the bigger shots from PK Paching, and somehow avoiding paying for it with getting knocked down and just flying across. We haven't seen those big knockdown shots in a bit yet, as this is more high-level meta going on. 23 seconds left, and again, the ever circling Bojarzin, not able to, or PK Paching, he's keeping him away from being able to land that dim mock blow. So 10 seconds now, and he will try to go for it one more time. And now with his back turned, 4 seconds, no clear winner there, and we will advance to the next round.
Yeah, it's I mean, this is the finals. These are, by definition, the two best. So we've definitely picked two very close competitors here.
Yeah, nobody wants to give up too much ground here, as Bojarzin does have the 1 point in this best of three. If he gets the next one, if my math is correct, he will be the champion. But PK Paching, a strong competitor, is not going to let it go that easily, and so he will start out with a lot of movement there, and he's going to get Bojarzin.
He's out.
He got him, and it is tied at 1. A big play, and PK Paching gets the ring out, and just a very aggressive motion, and so we are tied, and so the next shot wins, and this one is big. And esports is happening here, Killinger, and within a minute, PK Paching got the ring out. Wow. So here we go with that third final round, as both players are very proactive here. A lot is at stake. A lot is on the line. It is best of 3 because we have other things we'd like to do before the evening passes, I'm sure. And this could go on till more. They can have a best of 5 later because we'll be having open push. Tim and PK filled our TV spots. Oh, indeed. But still, what a great night of sumo it has been up to now, and we will have some open push sumo here in a bit. But now, Dick Van Dijk and Claude had a best of 7. Yeah. Up next, Real Hockey !mark Wives. Yes, I would watch that. Here is another jump move by Bojarzin. Again, he's working this more technical side of things. Oh, but he gets knocked down, and PK Paching will try to get some advantage there on him and does not. So now he's really pushing to try to make a move, and Bojarzin very slippery, just able to get around a lot of the stuff that he's throwing at him. And yeah, they're saying the first person to really move wins. Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, here's one of the most active movement players we've seen, and he's in the finals of this thing. So it is. There are many styles of sumo !mark already, and PK Paching does get the knockdown on Bojarzin, but he does get back up. And you see him with the leap motion, not the hand gesture thing, which that would be cool to play this in leap motion, I think. Just take your hands and just try to just literally shove. Put that with the Oculus, and you got the fixins for some real virtual esports, man.
Yeah, well, there you go. This plus Oculus mod plus, yeah, that would work.
Yes, and this game is hockey !mark. It's made by Cryptic Sea. You can look for it at hockeyquestionmark.com, and we encourage you to check out all of Cryptic Sea's games. This is Dick Van Dijk made this sumo simulator mod out of it, though, and you can find it at the r/hockey !mark site in the thread about this very night. There's a downloadable file that just has the whole folder. You can just throw it in and play sumo with the sumo textures and everything. Usually, if you get on this server, Royale with Cheese, we will be playing regular hockey, though. But if you want the sumo, here are the textures, and have at it. If it's a big enough thing, we'll just do a dedicated sumo server, but limit the players.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing how it's an 11 meg file, it's pretty doable, I think.
Yeah, we could. I'm not sure if 1v1 servers work or not, but we can definitely do 2v2.
Yeah. Oh, but Bojarzin jumps out. What happened? Oh, and PK Paching is your winner.
His S got stuck.
S got stuck.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, man.
Oh, man. Bojarzin, he was counting on that 100 million to feed his family and put a PlayStation 4 on the table. But in the end, he just looked like he just backed away. So PK Paching put it in stone. He is for all time, the first ever sumo champion on Friday Night Sumo. Congratulations and GG's to PK Paching.
Thanks, guys. It means a lot.
So, well, PK Paching is a good goalie. The goalies have to deal with a lot of people running into him. So there you go. Goalies,
when you were a kid, did you ever think you would grow up and be a sumo champion?
Nah, my dream was always to be a all-star goalie, but I mean, this is better.
Wonderful. And just a heartbreak for Bojarzin, who was quite a competitor and I really like the way he plays sumo, and I hope that his style becomes more widespread. I think his kung fu is very strong. I love the jump moving and just the he's all over the ring and unpredictable, and I really like that, and I hope to see that continue. And we haven't seen the last of Bojarzin in this epic game of sumo, and everybody was great tonight. We saw some of the finest cyber athleticism I've ever seen, Killinger. I'm just blown away by it. Yeah, and soon the world will catch up to the greatness of it all. But in the meantime, we will continue to for our millions of viewers and our thousands that watch on YouTube, we will continue to bring you nothing but the finest. And I think we have done so tonight for sure. So, yeah, but definitely check out the game. We're going to be sumoing for a little bit here on the Royale Cheese server. And pick up the textures and all that and play, because it's a lot of fun.
Indeed, you can do that at /hockeyquestionmark. It's just like winners with a one or a pimp named Slickback. You got to spell the whole damn thing.
Yes, yeah. There's not a question mark. It is the word question mark. Yes, and you can check out r/winners, the hot news subreddit, where you can keep up with the latest from me. And of course, I'm Winners with the One. You can find me at Twitter on Winners with the One, and IBN Casting on Twitter, of course, is where we tell you about all the latest that's happening from all of our casters and all the games we cover. There's more tribes happening. Project Freefall, I think, might be. I don't know. He was talking about moving it to Unity, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. But all sorts of new things coming in the future besides those, and we will be giving you all the latest at IBN Casting on Twitter. Don't forget to follow this site here, IBN2, and you can hit the follow button, and it will tell you when we go online with stuff like this. You just never know. I mean, you never know where the next esport is going to be, but you know that IBN will be there to cover that shit, because that's how we do. And so, and of course, Dr. Killinger, any final thoughts, man? We have really witnessed history tonight once again, man.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've got these stunning, picturesque landscapes here and some great sumo wrestling. And I don't know why this hockey puck thing is flying around, but, other than that, I think it's been great.
I think so, too. And a big thanks to Shazbot Simulator 2012, a.k.a. Dick Van Dyke, for making the mod. And a special thanks, of course, to Cryptic C, who the creator of Hockey Question Mark, the game from which this is modded. And check out his other stuff. Check out the Cryptic C EP. I think he's making some new updates to that. And it's very cheap, and you can pick it up at crypticc.com/EP, I think, is the link to that. And it's got some great games in it. I really suggest Touring Car Legends. That's my favorite. But there are, of course, Skater Dome is in there. And everybody's playing that one puzzle game that I can't think of. I wish I liked puzzle games. Volta, yeah. I'm usually not into puzzle games, but if I were, I'd be all over that shit because it's cool as hell. But yeah, check out the Cryptic C EP and all the stuff from Cryptic C. And Sub Rosa, of course, which got Steam greenlit, and we will be esporting that. So get your teams up. Mm-hmm. There will be leagues happening on 4Stacks. We will definitely be esporting the hell out of Sub Rosa.
And I guess, of course, I'd also like to thank everyone who played tonight. And to Lewis for being a wonderful referee / substitute player.
Yes, indeed.
I try.
Yep. And everyone who played, everyone who helped organize it, everyone did a great job. So, and of course, Crispus for being cool.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree with all of those. So from all of us here at Independent Broadcast Network, don't forget, next Friday we will be back with Friday Night Hockey, as it's going to be an open skate. We may have some sort of show match of some sort, but it will be open skate because people demand it, and we are here for the people. So join us every Friday for Friday Night Shenanigans. This has been a very special episode tonight, as we brought you Friday Night Sumo. And we'll be having some more sumo in the future, I suspect. We may give it its own night at some point if it becomes that big of a thing. or we'll occasionally do some sumo specials, just like or some golf question mark foursomes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. who knows what the future holds. But as we go into the holidays, it's freezing cold here in Texas, and so I'm going to go stand by the fire and think about the esports that I've seen tonight. And I hope you enjoyed it. And PK Paching, your winner. Great tournament from everybody involved. And from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, I'm Winners with the One. Good night, everybody, and we will see you next time.